Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be searching for scrap mechanic creations in the TRAILMAKERS Workshop. Now, most of the content on my channel involves creations in either scrap mechanic or TRAILMAKERS, but this time I'm going to be merging them together by searching for the creations of one game inside the workshop of the other game. And today we're in TRAILMAKERS searching for scrap mechanic creations. So let's hop over to the workshop and see what ends up showing up. So here we are in the TRAILMAKERS Workshop, and I am doing the forbidden here, and I am searching for scrap mechanic, which is not the right game, but I just wanted to see what ends up showing up. I mean, I have to search for the very first thing that shows up. I'm not too sure what this is. It looks like it's some type of seat with a spud gun looking attachment, but let's subscribe to it and see what happens. Scrap mechanic physics is an interesting one, and you thought scrap mechanic physics were bad. Okay, well, I want to see scrap mechanic physics in TRAILMAKERS. I'm definitely down for that. Okay, I don't know why this would even exist. Why would you make this? Apparently, this is a scrap mechanic driving simulator, because scrap mechanic has really bouncy terrain, and you just involuntarily end up bouncing up a lot when you're trying to just drive on what looks like a flat surface. So I guess somebody built a simulator of that. I don't know why. Scrap mechanic survival simulator? Okay, I'm on board with that. And apparently somebody built a raid simulator versus my castle from survival mode. So let's go ahead and give that a try. Scrap mechanic suspension glitch emulation. There's a lot of interesting stuff here. All right, I'm only on the second page right now, and it's already kind of lost any resemblance to scrap mechanic. Now we're just getting into related words like mechanical and mechanism and stuff like that. So it really only seems like the first page is where true scrap mechanic crossovers are. So we got two farm bots here too. Let's actually compare these two farm bots with each other. And yeah, I guess we're just sticking with the first page here. So let's hop back into TRAILMAKERS and play some scrap mechanic creations. All right, so first up, we've got these two farm bots. We have this one by Bassy Boy, farm bot from Scrap Mechanic, but it has no seat. I wonder if it even moves at all. It's big. Oh, this actually looks really, holy cow, this is huge. The farm bots in Scrap Mechanic are massive as well, but I wasn't expecting, like, imagine if this was how massive they were. So it's got the drill on the bottom. It's got the legs are really well built, and of course it has the scythe, and it's the poison gun, the chemical gun. But it looks like this is just kind of like a statue. It just stays in place. I can't get in it or like control it or anything. So let's spawn in the other one. We'll do it side by side so we can actually see a size comparison. This is one by Sigmarian. Oh my goodness, it is so small in comparison. Look at this size difference. I could actually get in this one though. I can do the arm. I can aim the chemical launcher. Space to shoot. Oh, those are not chemicals, but you know, this is TRAILMAKERS. Imagine if the farm bot in Scrap Mechanic had a literal cannon on its arm instead of just the poison clouds. All right, Q and E. Oh, that's the drill. It's really hard to see because the drill, it doesn't, wait, which part of me is the drill? I need more grip, apparently. This thing has a lot of counter torque. What is Z gonna do? Oh, that's pretty cool. So I think that's all it controls. So this thing doesn't actually walk. It'd be really hard to program walking in this thing. But the size difference of these two things is insane. All right, let's move on to some other creations. Okay, so this is the Scrap Mechanic suspension glitch emulation by FX. Apparently it shows off a TRAILMAKERS suspension glitch, but it's modified so that the glitch acts like the Scrap Mechanic suspension glitch. So I'm not even too sure what the TRAILMAKERS suspension glitch actually is. Is this the one to make it stable or the one to make it unstable? Like what do I do with it? I don't quite understand what this thing's all about. All right, you know what? Here, how about let's spawn in a moving vehicle so I'm gonna attach the suspension glitch to a moving vehicle and see what happens. So this is the driving simulator terrain bounce thing by Keem 321. Apparently, even in their attempts to replicate the Scrap Mechanic terrain bounce, this is still not as bad as Scrap Mechanic. So let's see how this goes first, and then we'll attach the suspension glitch to it. Here, I'm just gonna drive. Oh, look at the active arrow on the spoiler. Oh. Yep, that is exactly. You know, the reason why it's not as bad is, oh, there we go. Yeah, it actually it's worse in some ways, but it's not as bad in other ways. It's worse in that the bounce is a really big bounce, as you can see, but it's just not as frequent. The Scrap Mechanic one is a lot more frequent. Yeah, when you're going faster though, it is so bad. All right, now the challenge is to get back where I came from. All right, here we go. This is a nice car, though. I like this car. Oh, and there we go. All right, now we flipped over. Oh, no, this is worse. This is worse than Scrap Mechanic. I think I can confidently say that. I have a lot of experience driving things around in Scrap Mechanic, and this definitely is way worse than that. At least if you have suspension, it's not that bad, but there are some creations if you don't have suspension, it can actually be this bad. All right, uh-oh. Hello, farm bot. Oh, there goes your leg. I'm so sorry. All right, now let's attach the suspension glitch to this vehicle. And wait, hold on. That's not how I do this. I gotta spawn this thing in, keep my blocks. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing here. All right, I'm just gonna put it on the side of the car like this. And I don't understand what it's supposed to be doing. Well, let's see what happens when we back. Okay. I don't know if maybe the suspension glitch was built in an earlier version of Trailmakers and they actually patched it out. They actually fixed the suspension glitch, which is very unlike a Scrap Mechanic creation to be fixed that quickly. But here, I can use it as a javelin or what are the jousting rods? They're javelins, right? A lance. It's a lance. I meant lance. There we go. Okay. Well, he kicked me out of my own seat. I'm just having a whole pile of old creations over here. All right, now it's time to move on. Let's go to ScrapMan, Scrap Mechanic Castle versus Raid. So this is a unique kind of creation right here. It looks like there's a seat with a spud gun on it, or a spud gun looking thing. I think first person is probably gonna be what I want here. So in survival mode, if you're not familiar, this was a while ago on the channel. In the survival mode, I built myself a castle and I had castle walls. And when you're in the raid of a castle, you have to defend it from all of the onslaught of farm bots. So I guess those are supposed to be farm bots. I'm assuming that space is to shoot and 1 is to start the raid. Here we go. That's interesting. How'd you get him to go so slow? This is raid on easy mode. The actual Scrap Mechanic raids are way harder than this. I actually want to shoot. Look at that. I never actually really experimented too much with popping tires like this. Oh no, he's actually getting kind of close. Here, let's shoot the engine off. That's actually kind of fun having the seeing the specific weaknesses on it. So here, let me try again. Oh, they're moving faster this time. So if I shoot the sensor off, that stops them. There's also an engine. It's easier to see the engine on this guy over here. Oh, I just shot the sensor off. But yeah, if you shoot the engine off, man, the sensor's really vulnerable, but the engine, it's hard to get to the engine. But yeah, that'd be kind of cool if there were actually specific weaknesses on the bots themselves. They had to shoot like a specific area and you could disable them before you destroy them. That might be actually, that could be really fun. But hey, whenever the survival mode chapter 2 comes out, maybe the trash bot will actually have a weakness like that. So that was a clever little creation to bring some Scrap Mechanic life into Trailmakers. All right, so up next, oh boy, we've got good old Scrap Mechanic Physics by Good Investment. And it says, and you thought Scrap Mechanic Physics were bad. Now, I don't know what any of this means. Hold on, I gotta get rid of this. So you thought Scrap Mechanic Physics was, what is this? Hold on, what is this? Hold on, I'm still in first person. Oh, this thing is in the ground. Oh no, wait, I don't even know how to spawn this thing in. It's too long. Uh-oh. What is going to happen? The seat is way up here. Oh, what have you built? Is this even gonna work at all? All right, well, let's push buttons and see what happens. Space? Oh boy, we're a rocket, we're taking off. I don't know what to I can't even see, like, the whole creation. What does E do? Did I just attach? I just think I just attached my seat. What is this? Why is this showing up when I type Scrap Mechanic? Well, I know why, but what? All right, apparently I've detached my seat. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Ow. All right, here, let me repair. All right, let's try this again. I'm gonna hold down space longer and get some more height. What is it doing? The rest of it's just kind of floating there. We got some gimbal jets active. All right, to be honest, the physics of this feel kind of fine. I'm not having too many issues with this. I don't know what I'm supposed to expect with it, but it's just a really, really long rocket. Yeah, I gotta say, going into this video, I really had no idea what to expect, and it has matched my expectations of not knowing what to expect, because I definitely didn't expect this, but I kind of expected to not expect things. So is it matching my expectations in that sense? Is this what I'm supposed to use this? I don't even know what I'm doing with this creation. All right, what happened to the rest of it? I actually, oh, is that it? Wait, why are you taking off again? What? Did it just take off again? It's gone. It's actually like gone. Oh no, there it is. Is that the old one or is that the new one? All right, I don't know what's going on in this video. Hope you guys are enjoying this chaos. This is what happens when you try to bring a game into a different game, apparently. Okay, so up next we have, this one's just called Scrap Mechanic by The Orb. This was the first thing that showed up when I typed in Scrap Mechanic. And this is just supposed to be like first person Scrap Mechanic. You have a spud gun, congratulations. Oh, you can put the spud gun away and you can take the spud gun out. Okay, cool. It's like first person Scrap Mechanic simulator, except you tip over and weird stuff happens. Oh, that's why it steers with, oh no. This is not good for first person camera. Or a sticky orbit camera. Oh, you know, here we go. Here's an idea. Let's get back into first person. Try to destroy the farm bot with our spud gun. It takes like 60 shots in actual Scrap Mechanic. How many shots is it gonna take in Trailmakers to destroy the farm bot? There we go, there we go. There's some legs. Doing this in Trailmakers is actually making me realize some fun things that could make the experience even better in Scrap Mechanic. How cool would it be if you could shoot the legs off of a farm bot to slow it down and disable it as you're trying to kill it? Because right now in Scrap Mechanic, it's either you kill it or it's at full power. But if you could shoot the legs off and actually slightly disable it before it's dead, that would feel so much more satisfying to fight a farm bot. Whoa, he's attacking me. Okay. Never really thought I would find more interesting ways for Scrap Mechanic to be made by playing it in a different game. All right, well, I think that counts as destroying the farm bot. Let's move on to the next creation here. Oh, this is the final one. This is the Scrap Mechanic Survival Simulator by Fimic. Shoot down those pesky farm bots with your spud gun and destroy the world around you with it. I may have actually seen this a while back. Oh, this is such a good looking spud gun. This is the best looking spud gun yet, especially for the first person. It's perfect. This one does look familiar. I think I may have looked at this one in the best builds a while back. Oh, there was a nice headshot. But oh, this feels so nice. This is actually a really satisfying one. I like this a lot. All right, let's get another headshot on that hay bot. There we go. And then we have, I guess, here's our third farm bot replica here. That one's another tiny one. All right, let's shoot its arm off. Oh, that is not aiming at its arm, apparently. Come on, there we go. Shoot its other arm off. Oh, there goes the tree. I mean, you can kind of do that in Scrap Mechanic too. Now I gotta shoot through the tree to get to the farm bot. There we go, well, his arm's off. Shoot his, oh, shoot his face off too. All right, you get out of my way. There we go. All right, now let's just take out his base. Wait, this one, does he have a drill? Oh yeah, I think he did have a drill down there. All right, well, I think he's dead now. All right, well, time to destroy the environment too. I mean, the creation said to destroy the environment. We'll take down that, we'll take down this building. Oh boy, these things are actually a lot more durable than I expected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 7 shots for those? That's a weird number. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh. 7 shots to take out one of those 4x8 blocks. All right, this should, there we go. Now we've disconnected the roof. All right, so that was Survival Simulator. Like, I felt like I was right in Scrap Mechanic. No differences whatsoever. Look at the corn. That's actually kind of a clever paint job on the corn using the dragon scales to create the corn effect. So yeah, which one of the creations do you think really brought back the Scrap Mechanic feel for you the most out of all these creations? Which one made you feel like you weren't in Trailmakers anymore and you were actually in Scrap Mechanic? Now, I gotta say, having that spud gun in my view, that was such a good spud gun replica. That was one of them, but this giant farm bot is actually a really good replica too. It was just a little bit too massive. Made me feel a little bit more intimidated than the typical farm bot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the flip side of this where I search for Trailmakers creations in Scrap Mechanic. If you guys enjoyed this, you'll probably enjoy some more that you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.